I'm here at the Crumbs and Doily shop, and do you know what I love? Maltesers. But do you know what I love even more? Malteser cupcakes. And I'm going to show you guys how to make your very own Malteser cupcakes. Let's go. So, the first thing we're going to need is 95 grams of self-raising flour, which I'm going to put into my mixing bowl through a sieve. And then I've got 5 grams of cocoa powder. And then I've got 25 grams of Horlicks. That's malt powder. In your country it might be called Ovaltine or Milo. Just look for a malted drink powder. And then to that I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. And then a pinch of salt. And then the last dry ingredient is 125 grams of caster sugar. So once that's all sifted through, get 135 grams of softened unsalted butter and whack that in as well. And then whack that onto your mixer. And then add 2 large free-range eggs, one at a time. And once your eggs are in, it's time to mix. So start on a low speed and build it up to about medium speed and mix it for about 60 seconds. And lastly, I just need to put a tiny bit of vanilla, so about 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1.5 tablespoons of milk. And then I'm just gonna whiz it up for another 30 seconds. Okay, my batter's ready. I'm just gonna get all this lovely batter off my paddle. Don't want to waste it. And this mixture is enough for 12 standard size cupcakes. So I've got myself a tray lined with paper cases and I'm gonna get scooping. And then I'm just going to bake these at 170 degrees Celsius for 20 to 22 minutes. Right, while the cakes are cooling down, I'm going to get on with making some vanilla buttercream, and I'm going to jazz that up in a bit, but the basic base is vanilla buttercream. So I've got 200 grams of softened unsalted butter. And I'm just going to beat that for about 5 minutes until it's gone really pale and fluffy. And now that's ready, I'm just going to add 450 grams of sifted icing sugar. I'm going to add it in 2 stages, beating really well for about 2 or 3 minutes in between each one. Okay, that's looking pretty good, so I'm going to turn that down to a really low speed, and then I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract and about 3 to 4 tablespoons of whole milk. Okay, so my icing looks pretty ready, and this is what you're aiming for, like a really nice, really pale, fluffy, delicious vanilla buttercream. And to this, I'm going to add some Maltesers, and I've crushed the Maltesers in a food processor. Now, don't worry if you don't have a food processor. You can use a bag, a Ziploc bag, and a rolling pin. Really bash them up until they're into really small, small pieces, like this. So I've got about 200 grams of Maltesers crushed up here. I'm going to start by adding 100 grams, and then if it looks like I need to add more, I'll add a little bit more. So you want to put enough in that it has super Malteser flavour in it, and it's got lots of lovely kind of nuggets of Malteser and chocolate, but you don't want to put too much in that it makes it too stiff and difficult to work with. Somewhere in between is perfect, like this. And you can pop this on your cupcakes any way you like. I like to pipe mine, so I'm going to use a big piping bag with a big round nozzle on the end. So just fill that up. So I've got my delicious, fluffy, chocolate Maltese sponge cupcakes, and I've got my Malteser packed vanilla buttercream. Let's get these guys together. And to finish them off, I'm going to put 3 Maltesers on the top of each one. So there it is, the delicious little Malteser cupcake. Super moist and fluffy base, chocolatey and malty, and then that icing which is packed to the rafters with crushed Maltesers. It's so delicious, you better make it. And if you like this video and you want to see more videos by me, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the link up there. And I'll be back next week with another recipe for you guys. Until then, this is all mine.